This is part 3 of lecture number 2. In this part, we will cover tuple. Tuples are used to store multiple items in a single variable. A tuple is a collection which is ordered and unchangeable. A tuple is defined using round brackets. For example, I am creating a new variable, this tuple, and in this variable, I am assigning apple, banana, and cherry as elements. So let's start debugging. As you can see in the console, the computer has printed apple, banana, and cherry, but in round brackets. So round brackets represent tuple. On line number 7, I'm creating a new tuple, this tuple, which contains apple, banana, cherry, apple, cherry. So when I print, you can see that duplicate elements are supported in tuple. In order to check length of a tuple, we can use len function. I'm creating this tuple, apple, banana, and cherry. So when I print its length, 3 is printed on the console. Similar to list, tuple also support homogeneous and heterogeneous elements. On line number 21, I'm creating another tuple, and on line number 23, when I print the type of the variable, you can see that class tuple is printed on the console. If I want to access tuple, I can use same indexing method defined in list, where I have to specify the index of the element in order to print or access the element. So this tuple contained apple, banana, and cherry, and when I accessed value at index 1, banana was printed in the console. Negative indexing is also supported. So if apple is at 0, then cherry will be at -1. So when I run line number 29, cherry is printed. Similar to list, I can create a subtuple which will start from location or index number 2 and will go up till 4. The fifth element will not be included. So it will print cherry, orange, and kiwi. If I want to start from the beginning up till location number 4, where 4 will not be included, I have to use the statement written in line number 35. Similarly, if I want to start from element number 2 and go up till end, line number 38 is showing this scenario. For negative indexing, if apple is at 0 and mango is at -1, then -4 is orange and -2 will be melon. So orange, kiwi, and melon will be printed in the console tab. Tuple also supports searching. So if I search apple inside a tuple, and if it is available, then yes, apple is in the fruit tuple will be printed. Changing a tuple. Once a tuple is created, you cannot change its value. Tuples are unchangeable or immutable, as it also is called. But there is a workaround. You can convert tuple into a list, change the list, and convert the list back into a tuple. So then a question arises, why do we use tuple? Sometime in a program, we want a collection of items that should not change during the execution of the program. So in that scenario, rather than choosing list, we will use tuple. But if you want to change a tuple or update its element, you first have to convert it into a list. Then you have to either delete or update the list, and then you can convert that list into tuple again. So from line number 53 till 56, I'm creating a new tuple, then I'm converting into a list. I'm updating the list, then I'm converting the list back into the tuple. Now coming to line number 61, I'm creating another tuple, fruits, apple, banana, and cherry, and I want to unpack the tuple. By unpacking, I mean I want to assign individual element values to variables. For example, apple will be stored in green variable, banana will be stored in yellow variable, and cherry will be stored in red variable. So I'm unpacking the tuple, and when I print green, yellow, and red, I get apple, banana, and cherry. Finally, if I want to print individual elements for tuple, I can use for loop, and in for loop I am using x as an iterator, which will iterate through each element of the tuple. First it is printing apple, then banana, and finally cherry is printed. This concludes our part related to tuple.